Good morning, namaste, and lakach, jayom, guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere, all around the world. Ganapati coming to you from our Eckert Spiritual Center here in Richland, New York for our energy traffic report, where we get together, well, where I come out on, this is YouTube, sorry. we get together on Zoom, but I'm here on YouTube this time, uh, sharing with all of my brothers and sisters everywhere, all around the world, this what's going on with the energy today, right? The energy is changing every day, just like the day changes every day. The energy changes every week, just like every week. It's a new week, right? Every month, a new month, well, a new energy, right? And it continues cyclically repeating every 13 months. It goes back to that first energy again, right? Every 7 days, it goes back to that first energy again. Another, what we call a wave of energy, right, for 7 days. Right? So, if you want to know more about it, get a hold of me. I do classes on it. I get together with people and talk about it. What we're doing is, by doing this as well, we're getting out from under the spell of artificial timing. That the Gregorian calendar is kind of very uh, discreetly kind of slid us out of harmony with all of the universe, right? The Gregorian timing frequency, right? 1260 we call it, right? 12 months, 12 hours on the clock, 60 seconds in a minute, right? So, well, that idea is kind of taking us out of balance. And this idea of cosmic timing, the galactic timing frequency, brings us back into harmony with all of the universe, just like all of the plants and animals and stars and planets and moons are all in perfect harmony. Just us with our free will, people with their free will, have taken themselves out of harmony. It's okay, we're in the process of coming back into harmony. It's a cyclical process itself. Us going out of harmony and then back into harmony and then out of harmony and back into harmony. When I say us, I mean us people on the globe. Every soul on earth. So let's get to our energy traffic report before we run out of recording time. Let's grab our galactic calendar. If you want one, get a hold of me. You can get one. You can get this from SkyTime. They're the ones who actually make this calendar. Get a hold of them. Google them up, get a calendar. Or get a hold of me. I'll help you get a calendar. We're distributors of these calendars as well. So help Eden Sky and her family. Get the calendar. Okay. Whether you get it from her or us, you're still helping her. Okay. But if you get it from us, you're helping us both. So thank you for that too, if you do. So let's open up the calendar. If you don't have it, that's all right. Just sit back, listen, feel and listen. It'll work just the same. So where are we in this 10th planetary moon, right? Not October in the 8th month where we're saying it's the 10th month, I'm sorry, not October, which Oct means 8, that we're saying in the 10th month, right? That would be the 10th month on the Gregorian calendar, right? October, right? 8, Oct, right? Kind of sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? Because that calendar is going to make you a little crazy. All right, that's why it's crazy world out there. They're going by that Gregorian calendar fully, completely. They have no clue of this. You put them together, your life will change, right? We don't throw away the Gregorian calendar. You need it, okay? But you don't want to be under its spell. That's what it is. So, where are we in this month, this planetary moon? This month is a planetary moon because a moon is a month is a moon, right? Planetary moon, right? This is the planetary moon, right? Planetary moon of manifestation, because that 10th tone, that 10th energy, right, is about manifestation. So this whole 28 days, you're going to see a lot of stuff manifesting, right? Okay, so where are we in this 28-day cycle? We're in this 7-day cycle right here. The second week, it's all white because it's a purifying 7-day energy cycle, right? And where are we here? We're just past the center here. We're going to have to look and see what our tone and frequency is to be able to distinguish and decipher, I should say, what is our galactic signature, our energy signature for today. And, well, first we see we have the one bar with the 4 dots. We know this is BOLON. BOLON, the solar tone of intention, right? With BOLON, we're pulsing out our intention now, right? The energy that it is associated with is pulsing intention. What is it associated with today? Well, it's associated, coming together, conjoining with white mirror ETZNAB. So today we say white solar mirror, right? The solar tone is conjoining with white mirror, right? And, well, white mirror, well, that's the energy that that's pulsing today, right? So now that we know the tone and the frequency, what they are, let's go into the back of our workbook where we can read what is the tone all about, what is the frequency all about, because we're blending these energies. And to blend something and see what you come out, you have to know what you're blending, right? So let us turn to page 7 where we find the solar tone of intention BOLON. It has 3 keywords: pulse, realize, and intention, of course, right? Because it's the solar tone of intention. So BOLON, with its, as I said, we're pulsing, right? We're pulsing this intention, right? To realize what we really want to manifest, right? We have to keep pulsing that intention out there, right? Realize, pulse, and intention. To realize your intention, you have to keep pulsing that intention, right? So our quote to help us understand BOLON a little bit better: from the perception of multi-illusory human, the intention behind an action determines its effects. Every intention affects both us and others, and the effects of intentions are extend far beyond the physical world. Tone BOLON pulses the power of intention. Here we awaken to the realization of universal mind, which precedes and directs all manifestations of this physical world. We see the nonlinear emanations of consciousness which uphold this reality. We understand that information is perpetually sent and received by our biopsychic circuitry every moment, whether we are aware of the experience or not. As the ancients say, whatever you put your attention on grows stronger in your life. So watch what you're concentrating on. Watch what you're thinking about. Think about what you want, brothers and sisters, not about what you don't have or what's missing or something like that, because the universe can only give you what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about what's missing, the universe will give you more missing. If you're thinking about how wonderful life is all the time, because that's what you really want, even if it doesn't look so good, it will start changing to wonderful. Go ahead and try and find out. So the solar tone of intention, BOLON, challenges us to harness energy information, right? Energy is information. There's information in the energy. It's not just dead, dumb energy. We're being guided today. We're harmonizing, synchronizing with The idea of harnessing this energy information by directing it, right? Directing energy. Right? Pulsing is a way to amplify or communicate using mental, emotional, and spiritual energies united. So exercise your ability to be in telepathic contact, right? We have to practice if we want that to work. It requires clarity, connection, and like our body's pulse, a steady streaming surge of energy, right? Pulsing that energy. So realize your vast capacity to broadcast your truths, both subtly and physically, right? You can tell people what to do. We can push people around, right? That's the physical way of expressing, right? Or we can just think, we can just pray, inside, send an intention, keep pulsing an intention, right? You can tell them to get better, or you can just see and feel and know that they're better, right? Seeing, knowing, and feeling that they're better works very well. Try it. So now that we know the tone part of our galactic signature, let's turn a few pages here back to page 13 where we find white mirror ETZNAB. White mirror ETZNAB has three keywords: reflect, endlessness, and order. Right? This is a mirror. So the energy is a reflecting energy, kind of like today. Right? And this is a very interesting quote. We could talk about just this quote all day long. Okay? We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. Right? We see everything from our perspective. Right? 5 people can be seeing the exact same thing. 5 people have 5 different perspectives. They all see it different. It's the same thing though. So how are they seeing it different? They're different. So they see it different. And the way they're different is the way they see it different. It's the truth. As human beings, we hold many perceptions about ourselves, others, and the world around us. While it appears these viewpoints are founded on evidence and experience, all perceptions are actually reflecting the climate and content of our own psyche. As Jangan scholar Paul Levy shares with us, saying, the universe is an divine ink blot. The universe is a divine ink blot. We are the source of meaning of this ink blot. The universe is very malleable, changeable, right? And the way that we interpret this universe has a creative potency on how this universe manifests. In recognition that all perspectives are relative to the orientation of the viewer, white mirror ETZNAB allows all viewpoints their validity. Right? In other words, from your perspective, you're right. Even in the face of seeming opposing or contradicting beliefs, white mirror ETZNAB white mirror ETZNAB understands all opinions to be subjectively true. Subjectively true means true to you alone, perhaps. Perhaps only true to you. Knowing within this holographic universe that there are no fixed absolutes. In essence, it is this endless diversity of reflections which composes the mysterious order of the whole, the many facets of the one. White mirror ETZNAB invites us to delve into the source of reflection and polish the mirror of our mind, that we may see from the deepest clarity we are capable of. In this way, all occurrences in our lives can be used to see ourselves more clearly as an ongoing meditation of self reflection, right? So ultimately, as we walk through the reflection, we can enter into the greater reality, the truth beyond the so-called hall of mirrors, into the divine order which pervades all, right? Everything that's going on is in perfect order. Nothing's going wrong. The universe is not out there making mistakes. And our quote to wrap up this white mirror ETZNAB energy from Rumi: we are the mirror as well as the face in it. We are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. We are pain and what cures pain. We are the sweet cold water and the jar that pours. Rumi reminding us there is only one, and that one is disguised as everything. So that's white mirror ETZNAB. Now that we've seen what the tone is, what the frequency is, let's open up our galactic workbooks, our cosmic dream spell astrology wisdom workbooks. And again, if you don't have it, you can get it. We're the only place you can get that so far. So let's open to page 178, where we see that today's galactic signature is kin 178, 178 days in on this 260 days Olkin cycle. So we say white solar mirror, white mirror ETZNAB is conjoining with this solar tone of intention BOLON. So BOLON ETZNAB today, BOLON ETZNAB. After harmonizing the galactic tone of integrity comes the solar tone of intention. White solar mirror, BOLON ETZNAB guides and teaches us to intentionally discern truth from illusion. White solar mirror, BOLON ETZNAB reminds us to focus on intention and reflecting the light of natural divine order. Right? That's what we're doing today. That's what we're harmonizing with today. And as we do this every day, or every 20 days with ETZNAB, right, we're going to be this natural divine order. Well, we're not always pulsing it, but we're always practicing it every 20 days so that that can be how we are all the time, not just on white mirror days. Intention is the energetic power that precedes and supports everything in this dream of existence. Through the energies of white solar mirror, BOLON ETZNAB, the cauldron of creation is awakening us to the remembrance that we determine our highest motivations and our truest aspirations. We begin to realize that the key to intentional conscious activation is an indomitable willingness to both physically and mentally mobilize in conjunction with the never-ending pulsing of intelligent vibrational energy. Never underestimate the power of focused intention in harnessing momentum. White solar mirror, BOLON ETZNAB encourages us to fearlessly face our inner shadows and unconsciousness, and to learn from the mirrors provided by other people and situations so that we can remember how to release everything that does not authentically reflect us. The cauldron of creation is summoning us to intentionally mobilize toward our highest aspirations in order to open and move through metaphysical doors of undreamed of possibilities. We would be wise to clarify our highest ideals and determine our truest motivations, and then send that vibrational energy out into the greater galactic web of existence. Then, after setting deliberate, intentional, conscious aim, we are asked to surrender our ego's need to control, releasing our attachments to future outcomes. As we set things in motion, activating the power of inertia in order to bring forth essential circulation, the synergy of reciprocal intelligent energy echoes like a steady, strong, pulsing cosmic heartbeat. So that is white solar mirror ETZNAB, white solar mirror BOLON ETZNAB. Getting tongue tied here. And we are running out of recording time. Let's see if we can at least get one affirmation in together here. So, very easy glyph to draw. We draw the square, steps going up one side, steps going up and down the other side, connect them in the middle. You got your mirror. And it's white, and we draw the bar and the dots. That's going to be white too. Next, we fill in our blanks to kin number 178. We say white solar mirror in English, and we say BOLON ETZNAB in the Mayan way of speaking. It's white north for the color and direction, and white north purifies and refines. The moon is waxing, so it's right in half today. And so that brings us to our affirmation. We might have time for one affirmation together. So I'll read it. Let's see if we can do it together at least one time. If our time runs out, well, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. So our affirmation: today I pulse in order to reflect realizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. And today I am guided by the power of timelessness. Right? Pulse, realize, and intention for the solar tone of intention, BOLON. Reflect order and endlessness for white mirror ETZNAB. Let's see if we can get one more affirmation in here together. Thank you all. Today I pulse in order to reflect realizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. And today I am guided by the power of timelessness. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. There we have it, another energy traffic check complete, and we'll see you next